Hey guys, philzeroyt here.
Hey guys, so this video is going to be a bit different, and I actually filmed this before my trip to New York to see the Warning concert, but things got busy and I didn't get a chance to edit and upload this. I was actually editing this during my flight back. But here we are, and I hope you enjoy it while I'm editing the New York vlog. I still don't really know what format I'm gonna do it in, but I don't know, we'll see. Oh, and I realized this when I was editing this video, and I just wanted to clarify before we begin. So a few times in the video I'll mention Spanish music, but what I meant was music in Spanish, not specifically from Spain. I was talking about the language, and you get it. And I also noticed the video kinda comes off as a flex. Which it kind of is. But it's like the most useless flex ever, so does that even count as one? Anyway, whatever, here we go.
And if you're wondering why I'm in my car, it's because I was out running some errands and my wife has some people over, so it's kind of loud at home. And I wanted to have something recorded before I fly out to New York. But I got a DM a while back that I thought was interesting that gave me the idea for this video. Hey Phil, love your videos. As a music teacher of almost 20 years, the way you active listen to and break down music is really impressive. From watching your videos, you've taught an old man like me how to appreciate music in a new way. I've been a musician for longer than you've been alive, LOL, and I don't think I can do what you do. Thank you for the kind words. What's your secret? Smoke a lot of weed? LOL, I hope you don't mind, but I had a video idea that I think would be interesting. Maybe if you have time one day, you can do a video on what your thought process is, and maybe do a live demonstration. I, and I'm sure many others, would love to see this. Looking forward to your next video. So the weed thing actually gets commented so much. Like, why is that the first thing people think? Come on, give me a bit of credit. So Josh, to answer your question, no, I don't smoke weed. And I know that's hard to believe, especially me living in British Columbia, but I've tried it and I just didn't like it. You know, I have nothing against it. Basically, everyone I know smokes. For me, I just never really felt compelled to do it. So to the music stuff, my secret is that I have no secret. So when I was in school, I did this music breakdown stuff like basically every day for like 2 years in my composition class. So the teacher would play a song and we would map out all the different structures like song structure, melody structure, rhyme structure. So I think I've just done this so much that it became like second nature to me. Like I just recognize the patterns really easily. But I will say like modern contemporary music is way easier. Like all the structures are pretty much more or less the same, which isn't a bad thing, of course. So when I start a song, I assume it's in standard structure, so verse, chorus, bridge, double chorus, or some kind of variation with like an intro or a pre-chorus or a B-chorus. But most songs are gonna be more or less the same. And same with melody structures and rhyme schemes. Like the most common ones are like AABB or ABAB. And I talked about this in my bandmade reaction, I think.
A, B, B, B.
And then with vocals, it's usually bouncing between chest voice and mixed voice for the verse and pre-chorus, and then the chorus goes into head voice. Usually there's a second verse switch up, harmonies in the pre-chorus and chorus, guitar solo at the bridge. So these are kind of like the default parameters I have in my head. I can kind of autopilot those parts of the song, and I can usually assume it's gonna be around 80% correct. But when something unusual happens that breaks that norm, that's when I'll be like, oh, hello, that's interesting.
Jeez!
So when I do it this way, I then have more mental bandwidth to focus on things like singing techniques and tricks and rhythms and composition things.
This composition is really popular in Japan, like in Japanese rock, J-rock as the cool kids call it.
And of course I still miss stuff like all the time. Like it's only my first time hearing the song and I'm trying to react and comment on the video. Like I can't catch everything at once. But yeah, that's kind of my process for the most useless superpower ever. So this comment gave me the idea to try and predict and analyze some songs speedrun style. I know I could just do a video of me sitting down and mapping out a song to kind of show you the process, but I think that would look kind of boring. It would kind of look like I'm just sitting there studying. But let's make this fun. So I'm gonna put on this Spotify Discover Weekly playlist. So this one, I don't know if you can see that. So this playlist plays recommended music based on the music that you listen to. And I'm just gonna try and think out loud of whatever goes through my head. And I'll try and make a guess on one thing for each song as fast as I can. And so my wife also uses my Spotify account, so this is just gonna be one big jumble of random genres. I'm also gonna try not to look at the artist and song before I make a guess, and if I know the song, I'll just skip it. Okay, so I have no idea how the copyright's gonna work. I have no idea how I'm gonna deal with the sound bleed from the car speakers and my mic, but f it, we ball. Okay, Discover Weekly and shuffling, let's get it. I have no idea. This is gonna be reggaeton. The buka buka. Okay. So that was Okie Dokie by Carol G. And I knew the reggaeton beat was coming because, well, first it was in Spanish, and not to generalize all Spanish music being reggaeton, but whenever I hear Spanish, with the intro, I'll kind of play like the buka buka, like that reggaeton beat in my head. And if it fits, then I know that reggaeton beat's coming. Okay, next. Whoops. Spanish again. Buka buka. This is gonna be reggaeton again. Yeah, you can feel it. Buka buka. Okay. So that was Unica by Ozuna. 2 for 2. Let's see what's next. Hawthorne Heights? Oh, this is cool. Okay. Wow, that's embarrassing. Is this a warning? Okay, it is. Because the intro kind of sounded like this emo band called Hawthorne Heights. These colors will not change. You change the way I see them. But then I heard the female vocals and I was like, Paramore? Then on one of the vocal lines, I was like, Danny? But okay, we're not doing this one because I want to save this song for a real reaction video. Next song. Another Spanish song? I'm getting a lot of Spanish music. Okay, this is not a reggaeton song.
estoy, se me aparecen mil planetas, de repente esto es una
Okay, so this is like a singer-songwriter song, so there's not much for me to comment on. But I did notice that, or I'm gonna make a guess, I don't know if I'm right, I could be wrong. I think this singer is, I think he's Spanish, like, I think he's Spain Spanish, because I heard some words, it wasn't Spanish from Latin America, it sounded Spain Spanish. Okay, the song is Si No Estás from Inigo Quintero. I'll have to look him up when I'm editing this to see if I was right. Okay, next. Another Spanish song. Ooh, couple, no. So this is not gonna be reggaeton. This is gonna be like a pop dance beat. The reggaeton beat doesn't fit. There we go. Okay, so that is Ojo X Ojo. Ojo X Ojo. Eye for an eye. By, I don't know, I'm guessing. I assume that's what the X means. By Kenya OS. So I thought it might be reggaeton, but I tried playing that reggaeton beat in my head over the intro vocals and it just didn't fit. So I was like, it has to be like a pop dance song, right? Okay, next. Okay, like a pop punk emo song. Drums here. And then it's gonna go into pre-chorus and then chorus because pop punk bands love pre-choruses. Pre-chorus. Wait, I was wrong! Is this a chorus? This has to be a chorus, right? It's so catchy. Wait, this is a chorus! Wait, so, okay, so was I wrong or right? I said, the first thing I said was it will have a pre-chorus, but I thought the pre-chorus was the chorus, but it actually did have a pre-chorus. So I was right, but I didn't know that I was right until later. Okay. So that was Make Damn Sure by Taking Back Sunday. Oh, I haven't heard them in ages. I saw them at the When We Were Young festival last year? Or was that 2 years ago? I went to both of the When We Were Young festivals, and I'm going again this year if anyone's going. Okay, it's getting kind of dark, but let's do one more, or let's do one or two more, we'll see how it goes. Okay. Okay, right away, this is my guess. Right away. Just from that one line, or two lines or whatever I heard, I can tell that the singer is either British or Irish. Maybe Scottish, but probably British or Irish. So I talked a bit about this in my video on the cost, their Not For Me video. Oh, it's kind of dark. Is this better? Oh, that's way better. So there's this very distinct singing style that is pretty unique to singers from Ireland or England. And it's not really an accent thing, but it's more like, it's kind of like this drawl, like not a southern drawl. I made up a term for it. I called it the Euro drawl. This is like a very European vocal style. It's very dark and the vowels are very narrow. The vocals in North American bands generally sound wider, kind of brighter, and more enunciated. And this singing style is really distinct to that part of the world. A few singers who sing with his style are Hosier,
Is that the kind of way to face the burning heat?
James Arthur,
Then you smiled over your shoulder. For a minute I was stone cold sober.
and my boy Peter from The Cost, Peter Connolly.
Behind when you prayed, when you cried, when you broke down inside.
Oh, this was James Arthur, so this is Bittersweet Love by James Arthur. Okay, yeah, it's getting dark. I don't know why I always film at sunset. It always seems like a good idea, because you're like sunset, you're gonna get golden hour, but then it gets dark so fast here. I think it kind of looks dark, but it kind of looks okay. Well, let's try a couple more, and if the footage is bad, then I tried. Okay, let's do a couple more. Whoops. Okay, this is indie-ish. The bass doesn't...
You let me up so far, hold me out to dry. Promise the world to me and
Indie,
sold me on your lies I should
grunge-ish.
have known.
They're gonna do something weird.
Comes with a price.
Like the impact is gonna come early, it's gonna come here. Oh my god!
You tried to reel me in and use me like you say you better know that they'll be have to pay.
Okay, I'm proud of that one. So from the beginning, I was getting like this kind of indie grunge vibe, and not to generalize or stereotype, but usually those bands, they like to do little artsy things. Like, they'll never go 4 bars, 4 bars, 4 bars. They'll always want to try to do something different because that's their thing. But I just had a feeling that they were gonna cut that part short. So that was Bite the Bullet by Vigil of War. I've never heard of them, but I like it. Okay, now it's getting really dark. We'll do one more, and then I think that's it. Okay. Is this Ronnie? Falling in reverse? Stop. Okay. Okay, yeah. So this is Falling in Reverse, Ronnie Radke. Yeah, there's no way I can predict Falling in Reverse stuff. Like, their whole thing is wacky compositions and catching you off guard with shock value. So that's like fundamentally a part of what their music is. I mean, say what you will about Ronnie, like, I know he has his antics online and he likes to instigate and troll, but you can't deny that he's a damn good musician. There's no doubt about it. Okay, wow, it got dark fast. Can I do this? Is this gonna look stupid? Whoa, that's bright. So that was fun. Excuse this kind of Mickey Mouse filming setup, but I don't know, I thought it might be fun to do something different. And I'll be getting back to the regular reaction analysis videos as soon as I'm back from my trip. And also keep an eye out for the New York vlog. I'm gonna be vlogging my trip and maybe just get a couple shots of the concert. Hopefully I can get a video with the Warning Girls if the security doesn't beat me up. So as always, thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next video.
Hey YouTube, philzeroyt in the house, great reaction.
You guys know, thank you.
Yeah, we love his reactions.
Oh, thanks so much.